Hey, what's going on, my friend? NT Izuchi here, your internet marketing coach and mentor. Welcome back to the classroom. And in this video, as briefly as possible, and I say as briefly as possible because I actually have quite a few points that I want to touch on today when it comes to best lead nurturing practices, when it comes to converting your subscribers to happy, paying, loyal customers. All right. Now, if you stick with me to the end of this video, I guarantee you're going to get a bunch of nuggets. So stick with me to the end of this video. And word to the wise, as a heads up, I did drink a little bit of coffee this morning, so if you do see me rambling, it's because of the coffee. It's the drugs, okay? So anyway, lead nurturing, right? Lead nurturing. There's kind of a catchphrase that you I would say, on the internet marketing space these days when, typically we say, lead conversion. Well, if we think about conversion, or we talk about the word nurturing, what does nurturing really mean? It really is just caring for and encouraging, right, the growth and the development, okay, of some type of relationship with someone. Particularly if let's think about just the word conversion, right? If someone is converting to a new religion, right? Let's say, for example, actually know some friends who converted to different religions when they're marrying a spouse or something like that in order to get with that family or get into that family. They have to convert. Think about it, right? When it comes to converting, right, it's not just an overnight thing, right? It is a process, right? It's a process of getting to know that particular God or Allah or Buddha, right? It's not just an overnight thing. Learning the practices within that religion, right? Same thing with converting your subscribers into paying customers, right? Or nurturing that relationship as a business owner from going from subscriber to someone who is going to be trusting you with their money, right? Just like someone having trust in a religion. It's the same exact thing. So it is actually a process, right? It's not just you get on my email list and all of a sudden I'm expecting you to buy, right? No. It's a continual process, right? In order to get to that level of comfortability of that, you're that authority figure where I trust you, right? So here's the thing. When it comes to a lead conversion or a lead nurturing, right? One of the things that you absolutely must do, and I'm going to tell you this from the beginning, is don't be scared to be yourself, okay? Get personal, all right? Get personal. Now, here's what getting personal does, right? When you get personal, the idea is to really empathize, okay, with that particular individual on your email list. Now remember, when you're creating your content, right, you're creating content for a specific group of individual, like an avatar perfect customer, right? So when you know that customer, you know their pain points, right? You know their high points, you know what makes them happy, what gets them sad, what they're struggling with right now, because you're defining that within your content, right? So when you are empathizing with them, that means empathy, not to disrespect your knowledge, but just to empathize means to feel what someone else is feeling, right? So when you're doing that, you want to speak to their weak points. You want to speak to your successes that you had so that you can make that relatable. And through your content, you can immediately start doing that, right? It's an idea when you're creating content to know who you're creating it for. And when you know specifically who you are creating it for, it's a lot easier, okay, to speak the lingo that is going to connect with that person, right? And here's the thing, right? When you get personal, okay, with someone, like I'm just gonna put these on the board just so you can. Usually when I write stuff, it usually sticks more with you guys who are watching the video, right? So you're here to what? To empathize, right? Have empathy, right? Empathize, right? Have some empathy, right? And also to, what's the word I'm kind of go for, right? Speak to their successes, right? Be relatable, right? Be relatable, right? So when you have these two things, right, I think it's okay at this point to now start insinuating what you want them to do. Take some type of call to action. Even ask for their business, right? Because they're more likely to purchase from someone who has gone through some of the things that they've gone through, right? Who've overcome some of the things that they're going through right now, right? So at this point, it's almost okay to start, ask for their business. Because at the end of the day here, you are trying to make money, but make money on the strength that you are relating to them and you're actually giving them some actionable steps in order for them to overcome their problems. Remember, this is a lead nurturing, right? So you're nurturing through this process, right? You're converting them, right? Now, what's the next thing, right? When it comes to Now this part right here is just talking about getting them to that point where they're going to be subscriber, right? So the next point is going to be obviously email marketing, right? Email marketing. Now, why do you have to do email marketing, right? I actually had a conversation with a guy the other day, and he was like, NT, I really want to make money online, through affiliate marketing or network marketing, whatever it is, right? Now, I kind of do teaching for kind of a wide range, affiliate marketing, network marketers, things like that, and even some smaller business, brick and mortar, not so traditional. Whether you're a fitness coach, it doesn't matter, right? And he said, I don't want to, have to build a list and all that crap like that. And I go, well, dude, like, you're in the wrong business, okay? Go do something else, right? Email marketing is absolutely important, right? Because email marketing is just really a continual flow of content, right? Of content. Now, why is this important, right? Why do you absolutely need this, right? Because with your email marketing, what you're really doing, right, through them continuously seeing your faces, one, you're building familiarity, right? Familiarity, okay, with your voice, your content, and your face. People are getting used to seeing you. They're getting used to hearing your voice, right? They associate your voice with authority and trust. And that's the next thing, right? Authority and trust. Look, you may think, right, that you have this best product and people are just going to buy from you. Look, you're not the only one in your niche. Get that in your head right now. You're not the only one in your niche. And they can easily go to someone else who is going to give that due diligence, really give them what they need, actionable steps, right? Things that they can actually take away and start implementing in their lives and their business, things like that, right? So if you're not building this authority and trust, they're going to go ahead and do that with someone else, or someone else is going to be willing to do that, right? Like myself. That's why I'm always creating content, right? And that's why I'm converting my my email list or nurturing my list to paying happy customers, right? Because I'm building this authority and trust and using video, right? Using podcast, okay, to do that, right? Getting that familiarity, it's absolutely important. That's what you're doing with email marketing, right? Email marketing isn't about spamming your list. It's about continual flow of information and content, getting familiar. Because what do people like to do? They like to make informed purchasing decisions, right? Informed purchasing decision, right? So continual flow of content and information, right? Not only that, they like to buy from trusted figures, right? They like to buy from trusted individuals, right? Let's say you own a hair shop. You have a friend that's in town, and she needs to go get her hair done or get his haircut done, right? Who do they go to? They're going to Yelp it, or are they going to go to someone that they know? They might go to someone that they know who they trust, or they go to Yelp and start seeing reviews, right? Excuse me. It's the drugs. Sorry. Coffee. Anyway, but you get my point, right? So you need these in this process. This is not something you can just skip over, right? Not something you can skip over, right? Now, when you have them at this point, right, then they're in your email list. Now it's about being systematic, right? Now it's about being systematic, right? Being systematic. Now, this right here is very simple. Very simple. I'm going to give you 3 points right now. Ready? If you can't do this, you need to reevaluate what you're doing with your time, right? So 1, I'm going to go 1 to 2 blogs per week, right? You can do that, right? 1 to 2 blogs per week, because you got to understand, when you're doing blogs, you're doing it to help other individuals, right? Take the focus off you and focus on your perfect customer, right? 1 to 2 blogs per week, right? Then you want to share that, right? You want to share that content with your social media, because those people are leads as well, right? Those people are watching what you're doing. They may not be on your email list, but hey, if you're going to be on my Facebook list, you're going to be on you're one of my friends on Pinterest, Twitter, you're following me, things like that, you're going to get my content, right? Just because I send an email blast out to you and you're on my email list doesn't mean I can't tweet it out and the people aren't following me and seeing me, right? You're all leads, right? They're not sales, they're not customers yet, they're leads, right? So it doesn't really matter, right? And the next thing, I'm going to say this, right? Particularly if you're getting started out, right? And you're creating content and the leads aren't pouring in, right? at least 10 leads a day or something like that. Maybe you're getting 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day, maybe none a day. Reach out to those specific, those leads. Reach out, right? Reach out to them, right? Reach out. And when you reach out to them, here's where you can get some super duper great information, right? You want to ask, one, how they found you. How they found you. You want to ask them that. Why? Because now you know what's working. Duh, right? Reach out to them, right? Even though you're going to have your evergreen content and your email marketing campaign set up so that you have emails going out every single week or something like that, along with the continuous content that you're creating, you're sending out to them, right? You want to reach out to them and say, hey, such and such, I saw you just subscribed today. I want to say thank you. Just want to know briefly, how did you find me, right? Now you can see what's working for you, right? And now you can really start capitalizing off that and seeing what exactly is working for you, right? And then next, you want to find out what they want to learn. Powerful stuff, right? What they want to learn. What are you struggling with right now? Is it video marketing? Is it SEO, right? Is it content marketing? Is it how to really leverage your content through social media? Things like that, right? Now you can really start getting information, right? Now you can invite them to your different social media platforms so they can really start to get to know you more as an individual, right? That's the process here, right? And if you stick to this process, it doesn't have to get any more difficult than this. Listen, we're not inventing anything new underneath the sun. There's nothing new being invented, right? It's just you and what you're going to do in terms of executing your strategy, right? And I'm giving you a lead nurturing strategy, right? And last but not least, right? This is going to be the difference between someone reading or watching your video and leaving or saying, I want to get on this person's list. I want to hear more from this person, right? Over-deliver. Over-deliver on the value. This is a problem that I was having when I first got started out. I was thinking that, you know what, NT, I'm going to save all the goodies for when someone buys from me. Then I'm going to give them all the stuff, right? No. That is absolutely hurting you. As a matter of fact, for me, when I started, when I had my mentor give me this quote, he says, give away as much as you can afford away for free. Give away as much as you can afford away for free. Don't take the food off your table, right? Don't go selling off your kids and stuff like that. Just give what you can away for free. Because those nuggets that you're dropping in your piece of content is what's really going to convert them just from being a visitor on your website to a subscriber, right? And you got to understand this too. You want to give that information because who's to know if this person's ever going to visit your blog again, right? That one nugget can get them on your email list, right? And from there, they might really like your blog, but they're not going to be visiting your blog every single day. Maybe not. I have some people who do, and I have some people on my list who don't. However, if I can get them on my subscribers list, at least when I send out that email, they're getting every single piece of content that I have that is going to further put me in as an authoritative figure, right? Build that trust, right? Right? That's what we're going through right here, right? This is it right here, authority and trust. This is all we can really ask for online, right? Because one of the hardest things people have to give up online is their money, right? The scams all the time. People are under delivering on what they say after someone makes a purchase, they don't get their money's worth, things like that, right? So if you can build up this authority and trust through continual flow of content, right, and really nurturing that relationship, right, from conversion, from subscriber to happy paying loyal customer, you're going to be well off on your way, right? Now I know this might have been a lot, but it's really not a lot. It really isn't a lot. And so my call to action for you right now is this. If you want a more overall snapshot, okay, of sales funnel and conversion, okay, to the right side of this video, if you're watching this on my blog, it's going to be a nice little box that says either get the free series or a nice little opt-in form. Put your name, your best email in there. I'm going to send that over to you, right? And it basically, these 4 videos that I'm going to send you cover the 4 pillars of what I call internet marketing. The 4 pillars that'll get you off started the right way the first time around. And I go into huge detail, about a 30 to 35 minute video, really covering this in much, much greater detail. And by the time you're done with that video, you'll have a much better understanding of the sales funnel, right? And the conversion, right? The lead nurturing, okay? So without further ado, right now, to the right side of this video. Get your name in there, okay? And I'm going to start coaching you to success. Keep coaching you to understanding the stuff. Because it's not hard, but it is an absolute must for you to learn this. I'm absolutely telling you this right now. Take it from me. I've been through it all, done it all. This stuff works, right? And as a matter of fact, if you're actually going to become a subscriber right now, it's working. Am I right? Am I right? So anyway, without further ado right now, to the right side of this video, put your name, your best information in there, and I will see you on the inside of that free video training series, my friend. Take it easy.